everybody, welcome to Country Girl with Kathy Jarvis, and it is tomato time. And did you know that you can preserve your tomatoes without heating up your kitchen? And you don't have no blanching is required for this method. I have been doing this for the last 2 years, and I find that there's no difference in the taste of the tomatoes, and they turn out beautifully. And this is how I do it. First of all, you wash your tomatoes and separate them into the ones that are perfect and the ones that have blemishes. The ones that have blemishes you either use right away or you cut around the blemishes. It doesn't matter. So the first thing you do is wash them and then leave them dry. Okay, the next step is fairly simple. You have to decide how you want to use your tomatoes. You can just put them in a freezer bag, dry them off completely, and put them in the freezer bag like this. I've done that in the past. These are good for the smaller ones, is why usually you do that. They're good, just drop into stews and stuff like that. But I don't really like to use that method because of this. You never know for sure what's going to be inside that tomato. This was a perfectly good tomato on the outside, but the inside it had this dark spot, which I don't like. So I discarded that. So what I like to do is just cut them, leave the skins on, just cut them. See this one? Perfectly on the outside. Look at the inside. Yuck. Some people would cut that out, but I'm not that desperate for tomatoes. I have oodles and gobs of tomatoes. So I cut it, I simply core it. You can leave it in halves if you want. I've done that on some of them. But most of the time I just cube them. Okay, you got these cubed, do that to all of them, and then put them on a metal tray, paper, and put them into your freezer. This is called flash freezing or tray freezing. And you freeze them, and this way, when you pick them up, they're frozen. You put them in your freezer bags, and that way they don't stick together, and you can just reach in and grab what you want. Okay. Label your bag, saying what kind they are. These are diced Roma tomatoes. Pop them into the bag. I find one of these bags is usually good for a stew or to put in hamburger. I use it with okra, put in with okra, green beans. You can use it for a lot of different things. Anywhere where you use a fresh tomato, you can use this in cooking. So one pizza tray usually makes about a quart of frozen tomatoes. And then I take that over to my vacuum sealer and I vacuum seal it. Put it in your bag, put in the chamber, close it. And that's how easy it is to preserve your tomatoes without heating up your kitchen. You can dice them, you can slice them, you can cube them. The beauty about this is if you don't like the skins, once they unthaw or get warm, the skins slide right off. And you can just fish them off, or you can Put them underneath a little bit of water and separate the skins that away. Or you can I just throw them in the stew, and the skins cook down to wherever you can notice them because they're cut so small. So hopefully you've learned something on this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Share it with your friends. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And dream big and follow that dream. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.